I don't know, why are you crying?
My eyes are burning. Ah! That was fun. Ah, I can't see.
Right below where it was
nice
before.
curve.
It was nice, yeah.
707.
707.
707.
Nice.
Yep.
And I lifted at the shift light. So.
Yeah. And I mean, I did have you pull back timing at IFO, so that is less power than it was tuned to make on the dyno.
Well, that's all right. I mean,
Yeah.
we're trying to keep this thing just sweet.
Yeah. 707. I love it.
I love that. That was
570, 360 for 471. Woo, 707 and 471 foot-pounds.
Okay.
Awesome.
I mean,
I feel like I can get a handle on it quick.
I've got all the.
All right, guys. So right now we're working on drivability stuff. We got pump gas in it. We made 707 on 21 pounds on the methanol with the battery adjustments and everything. 3-inch tube, bigger drive shaft. The alternator is charging. It works. So that's a plus. That's good. Right now we're just kind of adjusting things. Tune number 4 is 91 tune pump gas. Tune number 1 is methanol race gas. So we're almost there. We've got all the lights and everything horn wired up. A few things left. I kind of want to wire a cigarette lighter, little things, but Alright guys, so while my dad's over there editing, I've been just kind of cleaning up wiring and stuff, getting stuff zip tied up and out of the way, so he'll have some feet room here, and I'll have some feet room, and then I got this tray all back here, so we have a little bit of containment space inside the CRX. Got this nice, super clean. So that guy all in there, and then I'm looking at this breather box here, possibly putting it behind my dad's seat, possibly behind the passenger seat here, having some straights on it, and they'll come gradually up across here to about here, and they'll go in up to the cowl where the windshield wiper motor would bolt up. They'll have like a plate there with bulkheads probably. Possibly where we'll run the lines, and then the vents will run up and out the back somewhere high. Figure that all out, but it's coming along pretty well. Jamie just ran to get some fuel container trays so we could look at that for the trailer, and just checking this guy all out. She is old, she's beat, some of these things are broken, but mostly all together. I think only one, honestly. Yeah, so we gotta be careful. Only one. That's awesome. But I can always replace this, pull all these screws. I have a few more lids. And there's probably some screws that hold these suckers in. Maybe it's just the plastic tabs, but I'll look into it all. But it's got a nice tray. It's really clean. It's probably the nicest one I have. I have like 4 of these things. I have a lot of CRXs, but Alright, so most part I need to tuck that loom back over that wire. That's something that we undid. Looks like it hasn't been heat shrunk yet either. So I need to do that, possibly on the other side as well. The things that these little silver things right there, so those are what latch this thing, hold it down. So I usually just keep them on my toolbox, but I put some wire around them and tie them to the back there so that I can't lose them while we're on sick week and driving around and going all over, because we're going to need those to latch in this thing so it's just not bouncing and vibrating all the time. Those bungee cords hold it nice and tight. Yeah, just trying to figure everything out. Put this insulation tape over the big holes, and then I drop this guy over. There's some insulation tape underneath this guy too over big holes, so most of the big holes are covered up. We got some small ones here and there, like right there, that one on that side, same spot right there. A couple of holes, but it's not too bad. I'm really excited. It's coming together. Things looking really good. My dad welded this thing in here for me. We've got all the blinkers, brake lights, horn, everything's working. Car made 707 on 21 pounds, and so that's a little bit better than before with the more voltage and everything running crisper. Before we made 720 on 24 pounds, so add in the 3 pounds, we'll definitely go higher than 720, but we're just not on there yet. We're still just working to it. He didn't pull it as high of a RPM either, so it might have made the 23 or 24 pounds, but in the higher RPMs, but we just, we don't know yet. So we were looking at the catch can in the back here, right here, and we just really didn't have a whole lot of room to run lines and stuff. Like I was saying, running it uphill and stuff. So we started looking at it again, and I think we're gonna go with right about there. So right there, you see the light. The line directs directly out. I could probably drill holes for a factory Honda battery tie down to tie this thing down upside down if I just put it on here upside down. And then if I drilled 2 probably 1.5 inch hole saw holes in the top of the cowl there, I can run lines up out of the top. I don't know how I want to do it. I'll probably this guy here. I'll probably remove this thing here, drill the spot weld and take it down so that it's not in the way, and then that thing can come up in here even better, and I can really see where I need to drill for the vents and stuff, so it's venting out of the car so we're not smelling the oil and everything while we drive. And my dad was talking about possibly taking a heater core from another Honda, an old Honda, and just taking all the plastic off of it and put in a heater core under here, so we have like a second radiator. It would put some heat inside the car as well as keeping the engine cooler, and we could put a makeshift thermostat in between there and transfer hot and cold water and do everything we need to do. But otherwise we're not sure about that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into removing that, and we'll see what comes with after. Alright, guys, so I got the tab removed. We're caught on a little wire. We got one wire that I didn't really clean up the best, but so yeah, that's what I'm thinking, guys. Just up in there like that. 290s going out the top, filters up through the hole into the cowl. Should work good. Don't think we'll have any problems here. Yeah, this is gonna work good. All right, guys. So I got the catch can all mounted up in there, super sleek like, and get some 2 caps and short radius 90, and we should be able to make some lines that take this thing all the way into the bay. I'm super excited. We'll use some like radiator hoses or something on top with some unions that are pretty tight 90'd, because these things stick right up in here. And so we'll need to do that, but I think we got this. This is gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. We're gonna have this thing venting just like it should. No more snap-on bottles, sadly, but it's all right. So I'm excited. Thanks for tuning in. This thing's coming together really well. Alternator charge did great. Yeah, so nothing really I can complain about. Just got some things I want to go over and touch up, and I'm gonna take care of them all.